creation follows a definite set of laws. You should also guide your lives according to those laws. In his ignorance, man makes mistakes at every minute. Why is there so much grief and suffering? I have told you earlier that sickness, grief, loss and hurt actually help in creating a valuable life. But we tend to forget it. Many times I have warned you to be prepared for every situation. Why did he have to go? Why did not God punish him? These thoughts come to our mind because we have not done anything to protect ourselves from grief and hurt. We are always hurting others. In the world of living beings, everybody is equal. Not only human beings, but also flies, mosquitoes, ants have equal rights. They also have homes, families, etc. We are killing them wantonly. You cannot guess their grief and loss. We have no right to kill anybody. If it had been our main food, then it would have been different. See that you can manage to live without killing any living being. Let me relate to you a story of my childhood. I was sitting on the riverside one day when a hunter arrived there with his gun and shot down a bird. I asked him, "Why did you shoot the bird? Didn't you see how scared it was? What will happen to its children?" The hunter went away with his kill. I took his address and waited to see the outcome of his actions. I told him to pray and apologize. I was in Kumilla. The hunter lived in Dhaka. After 7 or 8 days, I got the news that his son had died of smallpox. I went to see him. He said, "I have learnt a lesson. I have repaid my debt. Now I have given up hunting." So whatever you do, think before doing it. You can hide from me or others what you are doing, but you cannot hide from the universe. So be careful. But everything gets cleansed by chanting the Naam. Yet, if you think I will do wrong things and chant the Naam to cleanse yourself, that will not work. You are doing something consciously that does not get erased. But even that gets erased if you are sorry for what you did. And get immersed in chanting the name strictly. You are floating in space. Every moment the Vedas are consoling you. Do not make mistakes. Chant the name. I am talking to you not as students in a class, but as travelers. O traveler, be careful, be aware. You do not know in what situation you will find yourself. The divine protects him who has merged with the divine. Living beings who come with the muck of next life get reborn. One is reborn thousands of times, but the divine sees to it that this birth is the last birth. The sufferings of life should be expiated in this lifetime. The 5-year-old has understood. That is why he is talking of his previous life. When one advances, one understands. You are travelers advancing on the road towards liberation. So you do need some assets. You have taken refuge in the divine, depended on the Creator. So don't wait for anybody. Everybody is advancing through limited dependence. The mentor takes the total responsibility of taking you to the land. I am reaching this tune to all of you. In order to merge with this tune, and feel ecstatic joy and the joy of being one with the Universal One, you need to be dedicated to the Vedas and to your mentor. Do not neglect your duties as a householder. Advance along with attachments, illusions, love. But beware, your time is ticking away. Therefore play the instrument of your body with serious concentration. Drink the essence of the Vedas that I have prepared for you. The essence is Ramo Narayana Rama. Let this chant be your asset. Go from door to door, humbly chanting Ramo Narayana Rama. Worldly prestige is not real prestige. Pay homage to a person who sings Ramo Narayana Rama. It does not matter if he is a friend or a foe. Pay respect to anybody who chants this Naam. The greatest joy will be when even in your last breath you can chant Ramo Narayana Rama. In your search for happiness in this world, go on collecting sufferings and hurt only. This is not the place for happiness. It is not a class to teach you how to get happiness. This is only to alert the travelers. Through the Santan Dal and through the organization, you spread the chant, Ramo Narayana Rama. Why do we have to come to walk the path of life? We have to come to get prepared. We have to come to establish our presence here. We have come to know the prevalent tune and how it is inherent in unity. Millions of creatures are being born in this world. They might be small, but they have an entity. They have intelligence. They can decide. They have a presence. They might be small compared to you. We are also small in comparison to this earth. When measured by their hands, everybody will be 3.5 hands long. They were here as you were here today. With the satiation of the senses, they have been destroyed. Out of those who are getting eliminated, a few are getting stuck in the caves and come to this world. They are actually you all. Millions like you have already gone. They are also waiting to come. They have everything that you have. They also spend their life here and go quietly away from behind the scenes. You go up front. We are going either way or that way. But where is the asset? The viaticum? The day of exit is not a fixed one. Who knows how or why the call comes? Is it like a storm which will blow away? But when and how? This coming and going is till you can align yourselves with the primal tune. You are getting prepared for that. It can take millions of years, or it can take a few days. Our effort should be to get prepared in a few days instead of some millions of years. But we are entangled in our senses. That is Maya or illusion. We have a desire to stay on. The one who says he wants to stay on does not stay on forever, nor is the one who hears about staying on is staying on forever. We do not carry the stamp for staying on forever. Yet we carry ourselves in such a way as if we are immortal. It is not easy to understand the concept of immortality. Nobody is born for death, whether one is alive for a second or a minute, or whether one is alive for 60 or 70 or 80 years. If you have come as an immortal, then why is everything getting over in 60 or 70 years? Till we can establish our immortality, we will keep going and coming back. The child in the mother's womb, you of 10 to 12 years or 20 years, is the same. You are in the grip of despair and disappointments. You have become old. You have got the call. But have you done anything about it? Search for the path. You had brought the tune of immortality with you, but you did not play it even once. Tighten your strings and start playing the tune. So long you have been playing the tunes of the sense organs only. You have used your eyes for seeing devilish functions. Your eyes and ears are on their way out. The senses are for catching the tune, but you have not made use of them for that. Once, Krishna was washing everybody's feet. Devarshi Narad was passing that way. He exclaimed horrified, "Prabhu, how many have you finished?" Krishna said, "You please shut up. We have received the best from the great. Have you got everybody's mind yet? Does anybody do any sadhana here to get someone's mind? If you give clothes and food, they will just praise you. After that, nothing. You cannot please anyone here. The hole is so big that you cannot fill it up. But we are doing it all the time. What all people do for love. One of my closest disciples was in love with a girl and courted her for 14 years. I asked him, "Whom do you love? If you can show me the value of your love, then only I will be convinced." Suddenly, the girl fell ill. He went to see her with fruits and saw that she was suffering from elephantitis. Even after this, he sent fruits. But after 7 days, he disappeared. He sent a letter that he had gone to the Punjab on urgent work. That was a lie. He was seen roaming around in Garyahat. He had got his letter posted from Punjab, where his brother-in-law lived. The girl understood that her elephantitis had killed his love. So 14 years of love came to an end in a minute. Nothing lasts. Nothing comes to an end in a minute. When you have come to this world, you have got sweet essence from the sky. Fit the strings, play the tune in your instrument, but the mind roams elsewhere. You have got the gift of sight, hearing, smell, and taste. But what are you doing with your eyes, ears, nose, and mouth? You are applying them for bad things. These senses are telling us that we go only to get prepared. Till we are prepared, we are coming back again and again. You search for the way in which you can play your instrument. How will you find that way? You will have to bring it out from the inner tune. I cannot say how it will happen. They will happen the way they have happened. Therefore, you gather the entire great tune from the sky. You unite all the sound of the universe and see what appears. The sounds are saying, gather the tune, then your journey will be easy. Those who are well versed in the Vedas, the rishis, and even the gods like Shiva, have lamented and said that there is very little time. Time is flying every moment. You have carried millions of people with you. The earth cannot accommodate them. There is no time because you are going. Everybody is going away in that speed. Ramo Narayan Ram.